Hello, my name is Ector and welcome back to Ectoria. It is looking a little bit different. I think you can agree. So how is everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. Let's have a look at the beautiful sunrise. Ooh, very pretty. And the amazing clouds. Now, basically, I mentioned last episode that I was going to play with texture packs, and I have indeed. So the skies are from the Halcyon Days mod pack, but it is just the skies. I know a lot of people use just the skies in their kind of texture packs. I think it is nice. It makes everything look brighter, and it actually kind of feels like it is. We're on like shaders, running shaders. I like that about it. It just seems, I don't know, a lot nicer. So, other texture pack things. It is mainly based on the BWO texture pack. Like, a lot of it is BWO stuff. So you can see the logs especially. I really like the logs on the trees. I just think that looks a lot nicer than the kind of standard. The grass as well, I've very much kept, you can see. So you can see there's different shades, which is very nice. I've taken out all of the kind of substitute kind of stone variants. I wasn't too keen on that. I find them a little bit too much. There's too much kind of different textures going on, and you can't decide when you use one texture and when you don't, so I don't really like that. So I've kept most of that. So basically, really, what I've kept is the grass and the logs. I think that's the most. Oh, and the water. I do like the clearer water. I think that's a lot nicer than the kind of really drab. I tried a few other different waters from a few other people's texture packs, like Wells Knight. I tried his. I can't remember if Scar has one. I think Iskall as well. I tried his, but I think I just preferred this one a little bit more. Now, I've not kept all of B-Dub's changes. You can see I've only really, I think it is the grass and the wood and the water that I've kind of kept of his. That is about it really, but it does affect a lot of things. I have also, from Good Times with Scar, I have nabbed a few things, one of them being the wool. The wool, I think his is just a little bit more muted, so you can still see the texture on the actual, on the actual block, but it's just a little bit more muted. It's just a little bit, I don't know, smoother. And I really, really like that. I think that looks really quite nice. Now, I'm not so fond of the floor anymore in here. I think it's a little bit, I don't know, it took me by surprise when I first came in here. I'm going to have to get used to that, I think. But I think I prefer the logs everywhere else. So I think I might have to deal with that. I haven't changed the planks. The planks are still very much the same. I've got a texture pack that makes the granite and diorite textures a little bit smoother as well. I found that on Reddit. I'm going to try and link all of the texture packs in my description, just so you guys can kind of choose. Now, I can't release my actual the mod pack that I have, the resource pack that I have, because it's basically to do with licensing. So all the textures come from different ones, but I can tell you which textures I got from where, which is exactly what I'm doing now. Also, from Wells Knight, I got, let's just get this pop chorus and do this. There we go. You can see the purple block. He's made the purple blocks look a little bit more kind of, yeah, there you go. So normally they're that kind of color and a lot brighter. And he's made them just a little bit calmer as well, just a little bit more muted, and I think that's a lot nicer. I think you can actually build with that block now. I think that's a doable block to build with. I didn't want to change too many blocks, so I haven't. I think the only other thing I've changed, and again that's from Good Times with Scar, is the ice as well. I've got his ice. I don't know if I'm going to keep that yet, but so far I'm really liking that. And that's the only other thing I've changed, I think. You can see up here, if we let's just go up. I've also got from BWO the wheat. Now I'm not so sure about this. I don't know. I thought I'd try it out for a while, and I thought we'd see how we do with it. But I've got the wheat, and now I do like the fact that it looks a lot brighter. Looks a lot nicer. And I think if we had it like that, I might actually make all the wheat come down, like, you know, right to the bottom, which is something that I've always kind of meant to do, but never got around to it. But I do think that looks a lot nicer like that. So that might be something we keep. I'm not sure yet. I might try and find a texture that is kind of halfway between that one and the vanilla one, just because I don't know if this is a bit too yellow. That's my only kind of gripe with it. That's my only gripe. I've not changed any of the sandstone. I've not changed any of the brick. Now, someone suggested in the comments last episode, I think, to try a resource pack called Vaderman's Alternate Blocks or something like that. And I think I played around with that texture pack before. It's a very good texture pack for vanilla, and what it does, kind of like BWO's, where it gives you kind of alternate blocks for everything, and in his pack you get a lot of alternate blocks for all the stone. Well, it does that for basically almost everything. So all the grass, flowers, lily pads, you know, almost everything has like an alternate block. And I do like some of the textures in there, like the lily pads especially look really quite nice, that, you know, you've got different ones. But like, I just kind of wandered over here with that pack on, and just, it's so cluttered because all of the grass is different and all the flowers, and it's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much, and I wasn't sure about it. So I might at some point add a few textures from that, but I'm not sure. But there we go. That is it. That is my texture pack. And I thought, just as a special kind of, I think we're gonna just be spending a lot of time today looking at things in the new resource pack, and hopefully you do like it. I'm quite happy with it. I think the sky especially is really nice. Now, my one thing is does this change the look of Ectoria too much? Maybe you think it does, and if you do, if enough of you don't like it, then I won't use it. I'll just go back to plain old vanilla. But what I thought would be a very nice thing to do now is do just a small little shaders tour. So I'm going to wait for day to come again, and then we're going to whack some shaders on. Oh yes. Okay, and here we are. Look at that sunrise. Look at how pretty everything is. Oh wow. I don't think I've ever done a shaders tour in this series. And oh man, I love the water. There's some things I really love about shaders, and this is Chocapic's Ultra shaders, just in case you want to know, that I'm using. I really love the water. Look at the water, it's so pretty. What I don't like about shaders is I hate the leaves moving. I just find it a little bit annoying. Like, look, everything is moving. I'm not fond of that. I don't know why, but I don't like that so much. Let's have a look at the water here as well. Look at the sun bouncing off that water. Oh, wow. Oh, I do like that. I do like that a lot. I think that looks really pretty. Especially, look, with the sunbeams going through the trees. Oh, man. It's so bright. Another thing I'm not really that fond of about shaders is inside. Inside of places, usually they don't look that nice. It's really dark. Like, come out here and everything looks really pretty, and then you go inside and everything's really dark. Oh yeah, we redid this path here. Oh, can I not come up? Yes, there we go. So let's have a look inside here and see how it looks. So you can see it's a little bit dark in here. I mean, it looks moody. It looks very moody, but yeah, I think it's a little bit too dark for me. I just think, yeah, it's just not as nice. I mean, look at how pretty that all looks out here, and then inside it's just a little bit too dark, I think. Just a little bit too dark. You can see the diorite here being smooth. I think that looks a lot nicer. Yeah, okay, let's have a look. The windmill looks really cool. And I think the wheat actually looks really quite nice like that in shaders. I think that's looking good. Let's have a look inside the windmill. The well looks pretty. The well looks nice. I mean, it's only a little well, but it does look nice over there. Let's have a little look-see in here and see what the windmill looks like. Shaders. Shader-like. Let's have a look. In here, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Have a little look up on the balcony and let's see. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's looking nice. And I do need some more buildings in Ectoria. Like, I know I've got some buildings like away from here, but you know, my main kind of town is here, and that's what I've always wanted to do, and I do think I need some more. So I think this next year, 2017, we are going to focus on the kind of area around here a bit more, and just, yeah, get some more life, like little things like the bakery, and then there'll be some bigger things over there as well. I think I want to build up this town, and, you know, that's what I always wanted to do, and I've kind of got distracted by a few other things, bits and pieces here and there, but I think that's what we're going to be doing. So let's go have a look at the bazaar and see what that looks like. That should look quite nice inside there, I think. I do believe it should. Let's have a little look-see in here. Hey, look at how dark. Wow. Look at how dark the actual stalls are. I mean, that's kind of always what I wanted, but in vanilla, it just, you can't really tell it's that dark, but wow. Wow, that is very dark. That is really dark. I didn't expect that. The tree looks really cool in the middle there. I think that looks really quite nice. But yeah, it's a bit too dark, I think. It kind of looks nice, but it's also, yeah, I think it is. It does look a bit too dark. So I don't think shaders are going to be a full-time thing, alas. Because I do like how pretty this looks out here. It just does. Look at it. It looks so nice. Let's have a look at the bank as well, which is pretty much the only building that we have that is big and kind of that you can kind of go to around here. We could look in the bakery, but I think it's too little. But let's have a look. Yeah, see, in here, I think looks too dark. That is too dark. I'd want to put some things on. Yeah, this just looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? All the lighting looks like, see, that torch there kind of emanates, and then you can kind of see that it doesn't emanate that far, and it just makes things look a little bit odd, I think. Shaders indoors just generally doesn't really float my boat, I've got to say. It's not that nice. Not that nice. So, okay, so what I thought we'd also do, just before we kind of finish our little shaders tour, but I do like around here. So basically the plan is to make everything look a little bit more like this. So we have, you know, all our paths kind of done. We've got the I need to fix that fishing hut because there was a change made in 1.11 that kind of broke the farm. So I need to fix that at some point. I keep forgetting about it, so that needs to be fixed. That definitely needs to be fixed. But what I thought we would also do is check out the evening around here, the night time, because the sky, this Halcyon Days pack sky resource pack adds a really quite beautiful sky. And I thought with the shaders on as well, and all our kind of lighting, our hidden lighting, well, it's not hidden, the what automatic lighting, that's what I should call it, not hidden. It looks really quite pretty, I think. So, well, it should do. I have a hunch that it will. So I will meet you at night. Right, there we have the orange sky kind of giving way to the nighttime, and look at it. Look at how pretty that looks. The stars are quite lovely, and you can see my automatic lighting has come on. I need to be a little bit careful because a lot of this kind of area is not kind of spawn proof, so I need to be, I've got my bow on me and obviously my sword as well. You can see, oh wow, look at that shining from the moon. Look at the moonlight on the water. You can see I've kept the standard vanilla moon. I just prefer it. The Skies kind of resource pack had a really nice looking kind of round moon, but I just think the kind of vanilla moon, although it is on its kind of, it is tilted, I don't know why, but that does look pretty. That does look really pretty. I can't believe how bright it is. But yeah, this area looks, I think, really quite nice. I can see the wheat field lit up because I have lighting in there, and all of the automatic lighting I think looks especially nice in shaders. I think it looks even nicer than in kind of standard non-shader kind of mod. I think, yeah, it looks a lot better, like so much better. We've got to be careful over. Yeah, there's the first mob, and there's a zombie over there, and it's happening. It is happening. I'm scared. I'm scared. No, I'm not. I'm just scared that a creeper's gonna come. That's actually what I'm scared of. And there's a skelly over there, I think. Oh no, it's a horse. It's a horse. Yeah, the bank looks very dark, doesn't it? That's the thing in shaders now. In on the night time, the buildings look so dark, and that's a shame. I think that's another shame. But the sky looks very pretty. But we have that now in just, you know, the non-shaders version. That is very nice. But I just thought you might want to see what it looks like at night time with shaders, and I do think it looks nice. I do think all the lights make it look very pretty. So okay, we've seen it. I think we've seen it. I think we get the picture. Let's go sleep and return back to the non-shader daytime of Ectoria. And there we have it. We are back to normal. We're back to normal, and it just looks a little bit duller now, doesn't it? Like, it still looks really pretty, but it takes a while to get kind of used to just the kind of normal kind of, you know, the not so bright kind of textures, but it still looks quite lovely. I think I do really like this kind of amalgam texture pack that I've made. I think it looks nice. Hopefully you guys like it as well. I wasn't really planning to make this a kind of shaders resource pack episode, but it kind of just turned out that way. I just figured we kind of want it to keep on going. Oh, that was a bad shot. There we go. That should be better. Oh, and you moved. Come on. Not in front of all the peoples. Oh, wow. There we go. Oh, and that didn't kill him. That did. Yeah, okay. So I think that is all we're going to do this episode. Kind of a lighter episode, but I think hopefully this will stand us in good stead for the rest of the series now, where everything looks extra pretty. And look at that. Ooh, that must be Optifine. I've never played really with Optifine. That looks nice, the way it kind of just fades in there. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, there we have it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, a like or comment is always very much appreciated. It really is. And of course, make sure to subscribe for more Ectoria stuff. Look at it. Look at it. And there's plenty of more episodes of other series going on. We're still on Hypermine Vanilla. We're on the Hyperantic server, which is a special modded server just for the Hyperminers. And we are also still doing Project Ozone, so go check those things out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I've been Ector. This has been Ectoria, looking prettier than usual, I've got to say. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.